guys. Today I'm presenting the topic role of ADDS in enterprise IT interface. Firstly, we discuss about the introduction of ADDS. ADDS is a core component of Microsoft Active Directory, which is responsible to inform about objects in network, such as computers, users, and its services. And it informs for easy for administration and users to access the manage it, provide authentication and authorization and directory service in a centralized, secure way. The purpose of its ADDS is to provide secure way to manage users and computer resources and with a network environment, especially enterprise organizations. And let's we discuss about the key features of ADDS. ADDS key features have like centralized resource management, which ability to control and manage all network resources, and it's ensure consistent policy information enforcement, simplifies administrations. And second, scalability and replications. Scalability refer to ability to grow with an organization, and replication ensure that the updates made in one domain control are automatically synchronized across all others. Uh, and third one is authentication and authorization, which process to verify user to identify username and passwords. Authorization, which admin server gives inform and give all access about the authorized authentication persons. It's called like access. And third last is integration with DNS. Is tightly integrated with the domain name system and uses DNS for resolution and services discover such as location domain control. Next we discuss about component of ADDS. Basically, first one is component is a domain. Domain is nothing but is a logical grouping of objects such as user and components pointer and unique administration and security in ADDS, which has a unique name. Like example, we see that company.com and like google.com. Next is tree. Tree is the collection of domains and share a continuous namespace are connected in a hierarchical relations. Like you can see in the diagram, the collection of a domain is called tree, and the collection of domains tree are called we call a forest, and it commonly schema configuration and global catalogs. It represents the boundary of security and trust in ADDS. And second, we come to on point organization units. In this, we all objects like users and computers, printers are apply groups policy and more efficiently. It's come in this group. And domain controller are server that run ADDS are responsible for authentication user. Next, the copy of Active Directory database and handle all security requests. Next, we discuss the role enterprises in IT infrastructures. The mainly we collect some points on it. Centralization identification management system, which give allows identity administrator to manage all users, accounts, groups, and credentials, and support single sign-on to seamless access multiple services. And second one is secure access control to give the access to authorize and authenticate the user can ensure enforce permission and security policies in our network. And third one is streamlined resources management, which is provide manage devices, printers, and group policies objects which apply on our users. Fourth one is scalability for large organization to support multiple domains and locations, easily scalable to meet the need of growing enterprises. Fifth one is the high availability and redundancy to collect the domain controller and repetitions to prevent single point of failure. Sixth one is the integration with other services, seamless integration with DNS, email system, and cloud platforms like Azure AD. Seventh, policy enforcement, which is help organization to regulate the companies, example GDPR or HIPAA, the audit control mechanism. Next, we go to the learn about the authentication and authorization, which the main part of our ADDS. To authentication, we verify in the identity which user access our network, or it answer the question who are you. ADDS usually involve username and password, can include multiple authentication FMA. ADDS use protocol like Kerberos or NTLL authentication users securely. For example, a user log in with their domain credential, always a C like a john.dude@company.com. ADDS check the credential and if correct issues as a Kerberos tickets for a secure communication, it gives the authentication. The authorization is in the process of granting a gaining access to resources based on the user's identity and permissions. Our different users and groups, we give our different permissions for creator policies, user control list, and group memberships to decide the resources, which one we created and delete, like files and folders application. For example, one authenticated John may can access to his department shared folder, but not find other one folder not it's can accessed. Uh, Next, we discuss the ADS in large enterprise environment. ADS in large environment we use like for scalability to maintain the thousands of our groups and computers to run other resources and support multiple domains and forest, ideal for multiple nation corporations. Second is redundancy and high availability of control multiple domains and ensure fault tolerance. Even one DC fails, the other can handle. Authentication requires site and services. Next, we discuss delegation and of administration for our computers, users, and all our systems. Enable the IT teams to manage their own departments. Group policy management to for enforce IT policies like password rules, software development, and resource settings. Integration with enterprises communication to many because application like ERM, CRM, email services to integrate directly with ADDS authentication and user management, and centralize identification of manage to access cloud and identification for hybrid environment. And then we discuss the integration with other services. So ADD and ADDS can integrate with other services like domain name system, which located domain control service and other resources, upgrade all seamless domain operations, and Microsoft Exchange Server for email store or manage email addresses, mailboxes, and distribution groups. Next, Azure Active Directory for hybrid identity is cloud environment and facility to cloud-based authentication and access to Microsoft 65 services. Fourth is file and print services to control by uses group policies to deploy and manage file and printers. Fifth is system center endpoint management tools, Microsoft endpoints, which is your deploy software and manage updates, monitor devices to use Microsoft endpoint configurations and SCCM integrations. We discuss the security benefits for centralized authentication. Use of Kerberos protocol for secure authentication, reduce risks of credentials, and role-based access control for grant permission, simply access management, minimize prevalence of accelerations, group policy informants, which the configuration of all devices to with by the password policy and firewall settings, and fine-grained access control, set access permission to all users, give and prevent unauthorized access to sensitive data and resources, audit and monitoring for permission changes and directory modification, event viewer, advanced auditing and seems secure delegation assign administration tasks without giving full control, protect critical AD function for necessary exploits. And 7 point, we take the account lockout policies to help mitigate brutally force attacks. And 8 is integration with multiple factor authentication, ensure only verified user access sensitive systems data. So real world use cases are which can included like a large corporation to manage thousands of employees computer and devices with centralized control over to take a single server control it, for example enforcing companies wide password policy and managing software deployment to all employees laptops. And we use this even in education institute, handle student and staff accounts, control access and to manage computer labs and Wi-Fi networks. For example, we providing student with individual login to access online or learning platform and share network drives while resisting access to administration tools. And we also use this in healthcare facilities, secure access to sensitive patient record and medical application, ensuring compliance with regulation like HIPAA. For example, implementing role-based access so the only authorized doctor and nurse can view the patient medical history. It provides some privacy to unauthorized access. And we also use this in government agencies to manage classified information, control access permissions on different environment for different security levels. For example, ensuring that the one person with the appropriate security clearance and access specific database and system. And next we discuss about the challenges in ADDS counts and constituents. First is security risks. If a domain controller is compromised, attackers may gain access to enter the one network. It requires realistic controls, regular patching, and monitoring. Second is complexity in large environments. So multiple domains of our OUS and GPOS can be challenging to require well-planned architecture and documentations. Replication issues to improve configuration of application between domain control and lead the role of information and maintain and backup to ADDS need regular backups, which is complex if not planned properly, or dependencies on infrastructure. ADDS is depend on DNS and network connectivity. If the failure that disrupt the domain services and integration with cloud, hybrid environment require carefully synchronization. It must be identified consist between the service like Azure AD and compliancing and auditing organization ensure that the ADDS setup meets industrial regulations and require to auditing tool to logs to attract changes and accesses. Integration with cloud services, single sign OSS used for access one permission and cloud-based applications, um, enhanced security for support multiple factor authentications and conditional access policies, identifying production threats, and the hybrid management for ADDS can integrate with cloud performing like Microsoft Azure to enable our own environment and Azure Active Directory Benefit of its integration is seamless user experience, centralized identify and access control, scales with the business, enable modern management tools like Intune for devices management. Next, we will come on the conclusion. The conclusion is that domain ADDS is backbone of enterprises. It defines resource management and it provides centralized control, secure on-tick and scalable management of user devices and policies. Its feature like group policy and DNS integration and replication enhance efficiency and consistency across large network to use it in IT enterprises for its integration with cloud services enable hybrid environment for modern security features. Despite the challenges as complexity and risks, ADDS remain a critical component of enterprises' IT infrastructure when planned management efficiency. Thank you guys, and have any doubt on this topic, comment on my channel. Thank you.